back. I had things to do, man. Had some things to do, but now I'm back. After I posted that last joint, had to run out for a quick minute, take care of a few things. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe. I need all the subscribers, man. Zip with the Drip just went in on me, said, yo, that's why the channel ain't really doing too good, bro. You ain't doing too good, bro. So yeah, I need y'all to hit me, man. Hit me up to get this channel rocking and rolling, man. Cause I'm working hard. I don't like to talk crazy about celebrities and do all the extra gossiping and all that. I get my channel rocking, I start doing that. But I don't want to do that. I want mine to go the correct way. So yeah. Please hit the subscription button for me, man. And hit the notification so you know when I'm up here, man. So I can get them, give y'all this street knowledge, man. Zip saying that maybe they ain't feeling my street knowledge when I'm giving the real knowledge about what really happened back in the days all the way up to date. Because I was there front and center with all the official. I was walking side by side with them gorillas outside, and watched a lot of them perish beside me, man. Some is not here. Some went to the prison, is never gonna come home again. But I'm still here standing because I made the correct moves. I watched and learned from my elders, my OGs. That's a fact. That's why I'm still here. Ro Williams in the Denali getting right. What up? BX, what's good, family? Knowledge, salute. Ro Williams, you solo, doing the things you like to do, man. Doing the things I like to do too, man. They get mad at me, man, when I start speaking what I speak, man. I don't know. Which I don't care. I don't get up here trashing people. I don't be talking about celebrity business and gossip and all that. And if I do, it's because somebody else said it, but I still turn it into a good, positive message or something. But a lot of podcasters is popping because they talk junk about people. They say the stuff that people would not never say that'll get your head smacked if you come outside. I'm not doing none of that because I like to be outside. And anybody can get it, and I know that. I respect that. I ain't get my age being stupid, period. So that's just that. And if I do say something that's out of line, I mean I can stand on it and I'm going to be on point when I'm outside. Waiting for whoever, whatever. But I ain't with that. I bring the peace, and I want everybody else to have the peace, man. That's what we teaching these young cats, man. And that's a fact. All day long. Bobby Allen said, Gullytv said he has a mansion in Erie, a Rolls Royce, and is respected in Harlem. Where he said that at? He ain't say that recently. Because Unknown put the nail in the coffin on him, man. Got me DJ Premier. Never met him, but I've been around him before, but I ain't never like, yo, Boosie, this Premier this Boosie, stuff like that. But, But big respect and big, that's a big legend right there, man. Shadow, what up? New name is Nail in the Coffin Un. Nail in the Coffin Un, man. Shadow, what up? Nail in the Coffin Un. He put the nail in the coffin on the Gullytv dude, man. And Bobby Allen said, who do you think had a bigger audience or influence on New York City? Rich in AZ or Gullytv? Man, you already know, that must be a trick question. Rich is not here, God bless him. God bless my bro. His name's still popping. Gullytv, AZ still here. His name is all through all kind of tabloids. So Gully used their names, and as well as all other platforms. So I ain't just saying Gully. I ain't here to trash his name and none of that about side stuff that's really insignificant. Clarksville, Tennessee, what up? Gullytv got on covering New York culture. Yeah, he want to be all over New York culture because that's what things is popping. No disrespect to Erie, they probably just don't have a big audience or things that's really going on that will give him a lot of content to talk about. It just is what it is. If it's a small town, no disrespect to it. It is what it is. Said never heard rappers mention Gullytv in songs. What I've noticed about Gully, man, and been watching here and there and here and there, he just got beside himself, man. It's equivalent to a person, no, but it's basically the same thing according to Un. He started getting money and started acting bigger than the process, bigger than the person that he's with. Now, all of a sudden, he forgot who helped him get to where he at. It always happened with a lot of people in our culture. He ain't the first, and he ain't the last, man. Exactly. He benefited from Casa's name. Utilized resources, all that. When it started working for him, it started working for him. Now, all of a sudden, he want to act funny and talk slick. And, you know, and try to act like he's sonning Unkasa. And that's what took Unkasa over the top. Said Gully tried to act like he was a fly Harlem dude. I mean, a lot of people come to Harlem and fall in love. I ain't mad at them for that. It is what it is. They say YouTube is like the army. You can be all you can be up here. Yeah, that's a fact. They said Gullytv is a cornball, Rashawn Joseph. Yeah, you don't get money and then start acting like you better than somebody. It's to the point where he's starting to believe his own lies. He believe in his own lies, man. To the point where he calling himself pretty and gorgeous. What kind of real man use that? Real men, if you're a fly dude, you'll say, yeah, I'm handsome, dude. I'm handsome, you know, all that. I'm gorgeous and I'm pretty. See, these are the things where people is thinking now, like, do he got a problem with women? Do he really dislike women? Somebody did something to him when he was younger? They said, now they said, Boosie, they say Harlem dudes will turn on each other for a designer belt. I seen that comment. I doubt that very seriously. They always say Brooklyn taking, Manhattan making, meaning Harlem. And some Harlem niggas that I grew up with, some of them got accident money and stuff like that, started getting funny and started hanging with other people that they thought was the in crowd and dip out instead of being around us and all that. Even though we had our own movement popping, go out there, get broke, want to come back and hang around us, we like, nah, get out of here. For real. Now I said, Boosie, you one of the few that represent Unified Harlem. That's a big fact, because that's all I know. And seeing the building, Corey, what up? Ray Sean said, I watched Paid in Full. You had a scene in that movie. Yep, I had a little quick joint, but my scene, it was so powerful, man. That's how God worked. I ain't even do no talking. Couldn't do no talking because I wasn't in the union. They probably would have flagged it, and it would have been a fine. And they actually got a lot of fines in there because my brother Jay Black, which was regulating the movie joint with Charles Stone, because Dame Dash put him in position to regulate because he had to fly to LA for something. But anyway, put a few people in there that was not supposed to even been in there, and they got a bunch of fines behind it. But anyway, it was a good move for me, and paying off. I still do pay the full parties, 90 parties and stuff like that. But anyway, I know a lot of cats that did act funny, but Harlem dudes don't never turn on nobody, on each other for nothing below the belt. Let me say that. But Harlem niggas will turn their back on you that I know of. Once they get a little money, they want to go hang over there with these dudes. As soon as they get messed up, like I just said, now they want to be back over here. But I'm going to say this, though. It ain't just Harlem dudes. That's just people in general. Doesn't matter what borough you from. Niggas is just ignorant, man. Ray Shaw said, how's your relationship with Dave? That's my brother. Love Dave. Love him, man. The relationship always 1,000. We got some stuff coming. He told me don't say nothing about it. So I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to wait till he puts stuff back in position and start blowing up and watch how many people be on the nutsack. When they on the nutsack again, I'm going to rewind a lot of stuff that a lot of people were saying. So I don't get in Dame affairs. You know, I do what I got to do. If I need him, I'll call him. If he need me, he'll call me. Other than that, we don't talk every day and none of that. But if he need me, I'm coming. That's a fact. If I need him, call him. He going to get with it. 6 Mafia said, Zip got at you today. Yeah, I got back at him. It's up there. I broke it down to him. Yeah, somebody said a journalist. They YouTubers. Journalists is not no journalists, man. That guy, what's his name? Harlem Legend, somebody, he's a journalist. He looked up 21 Savage stuff and all that. He didn't do all the looking up. There's a few other guys talking about they journalists. They're not journalists, man. Y'all not journalists, man. It's an art to that. School and a bunch of other stuff. State Property, why they didn't have you in that movie? State Property, why I didn't go to State Property? I think I couldn't make it down there at that time. I can't remember. Death of a Dynasty, I was supposed to be in that, but I got put on probation and all that. So I really couldn't move at the time. But my brother Jay Black was there regulating it with Charlie Murphy and all that. God bless Charlie Murphy. But I went, when I got there, it was, you know, too late. I ain't had no role or nothing. So I was at some of the scenes. State Property is a classic. I can't wait for another one, man. I wish Dame and them could get that together with Beans and them, man. Murder me. I'm gonna just call him Murder M. Seems like only calls in New York beefing on the internet. See, seems like only call in New York, whatever that means, bro. But you fail to realize ain't nobody beefing. His brother spitting, saying their minds and their opinions. Gully went to college for journalism, though. That's what's up. Well, he need to stop doing nitpicking with people and talking junk to people and all that because he getting money now. That ain't cool. But people like to hear that type of stuff. Those are why channels are big. If I get up here and start talking about people, yo, man, so-and-so, so-and-so, and he got a big name in the streets, I don't know, I might have heard this about him, and I'm telling y'all, yo, this is what it's looking like, and yo, this and that, and then I switch the narrative around and make it look like something and all that. People will start watching me a lot more. But I don't do that. When I post positive stuff, even when I feed the homeless and all that, I don't get no response. No nothing. For real. Epic Garrick, I see you, boy. He said, Gully channel fell off. That's what Un was saying. And he was like, He tried to act like he was backing me up with the Jim Jones stuff, but he was still side dissing me on the low. But really on the high, because grown people could see it, man. For real. But, you know, we can't, you know, that's what I told Zip in my response back to him. In my other video, I told him, bro, this channel here, it ain't big because I don't do the gossipy celebrity stuff. I'm letting this grow organically. I got demonetized. I had fell back for a minute. I'm gonna tell y'all the story why later. It's a big story. I got a big lawsuit going on. I can't speak on it right now. But other than that, it's growing still, for real. Boosie, you notice when you give to the homeless, it increase your blessings. Big facts, and that's all I care about. I just try to get other people to be down, you know, with it and spread more love. One person might get a meal. And just what I tell them, man, hopefully this meal make you eat and get your thought process together. Tomorrow you might wake up and say, I'm gonna go look for me a job. So the more people that can get involved with it, it will help people. When I post stuff like that, it's all over my page, man. Me working with kids, all that. Bruce Wall said organically, facts. That's how it goes, organically. It says Zip tried to throw shots. Yeah, he tried to throw shots at me. Talk about AZ. I don't talk to AZ. AZ don't got my number, I don't got his number, so they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He just didn't pay attention to the picture of what I was painting about snitching. And that's my opinion. Anybody else, this new world of snitching now is all a bunch of rules now. I want to see the rule books of snitching, man. I just know when you do a crime with a person, you send them to jail, y'all did it together, that's sucker ninja stuff, man. Zip got a lot of dirt. So he can't talk about anybody. I first seen you in that Paid in Full movie and knew you were somebody. This was six. Appreciate that, bro. I always looked at myself as a dude get money and try to help other people. I'm a dude that even if you was working for me and all that, I still treat you the same as you are me. I don't be running nobody to no stores and all that, but if I need you to go to the store because we doing something that is needed, then that's just what it is. But my man, if you my man, you're gonna respect why I'm asking you to go to the store. I'm not sunning nobody. I don't believe in sunning nobody because I'm the boss of something. That's corny, man. We all the same people. We moving on the same accord. And that's how we move, man. Zion said, your life lessons ain't for everybody. They ain't worth it. That's a fact. Big facts. Chris Neely said, enjoy your content from Boston on the check-in. I appreciate you, man. Everyone says Zip the voice of New York. Are you still cool with Gangsta Lou? Yeah, that's my brother. All day long. I don't like to lose friends that I grew up with. Some of them we did, but if we could keep them, we gonna keep them. And a lot of people saying Zip is the voice of New York. Like I told him in my response back to him, you real slick with your words. You real slick talkative, and you real, you know, he gifted with that. So he might be there. I give him, hey, he the voice of New York. It is what it is. Facts. Anybody take a L, you don't never stop. It ain't about being broke, it's about bouncing back. Period. Yeah, salute Gangsta Lou. Feel I Speak said,